Good morning, beautiful spirits. Good morning. Yes, it's Myron Magnus. Be back on the morning drives again. Give you a word for today. Or should I say a few words for today? Hey, I want to give you a quick little message about the microcosm of the macrocosm. The microcosm being your family. See, the family is the microcosm of the entire global family, which is the macrocosm. You understand? Yes. Your family is a microcosm of the wondrous variety, assortment, and just various personalities that you're going to meet in the world as you go out, explore, and grow, and travel. Your family is that microcosm. And what I want, what I'm going to attempt, and what I wish you understand, is that the better we heal the bonds within our family, the better we communicate with our family, you know, because there's various peoples in your family that you just rub you the wrong way quite a bit. You know what I mean? And we come up with that saying, well, you know, I love you, but I don't gotta like you. You know that saying, right? I love them, but I don't gotta like them. We usually use this when we talk about family. But your family is a microcosm of the macrocosm, which is the global family, the various people you meet in the world. And the better you communicate, the better you learn how to communicate with your family and understand them, empathize, be able to empathize with them, put yourself in their shoes, okay? And try to look at things from their point of view. You know, one thing my baby uncle, which was more like my big brother growing up, one thing he used to always say to me growing up was, because we used to ferociously debate, you know, when I lived with him the last 2 years of high school and a little bit then on. Thanks, one of my dynamic uncles, legion of uncles I've had, and I thank you all, really. But one thing that he used to say to me all the time, he was like, whenever we in a debate, going back and forth, he said, well, he had one catchphrase. He said, well, you know, another way to look at it, you know, that's all he said all the time. Well, you know, you can look at it like this too. You know, or it's another way to look at it. He said it every time he was about to rebut. You know what I'm saying? But that intro to bringing in an idea, point of perspective, a point of view that he had to share was a great way to ease to use with other people that I've met. I learned that from him. And he's one of the major, I could say the foundation to help me be able to debate as well as I do, or see things from various perspectives, because of that one saying all the time he coming with me at. And we talk about ages of 16, 17, 18, 19. You know? Well, you can also look at it like this, or as another way to look at it. You know, those two wonderful phrases to use when we're trying to introduce maybe another perspective to somebody else. You know, thank you, Sam, for that. And but like I said, the better we communicate, learn to communicate with family, and deal with things with family, that will resonate to the world around us. Okay? Because you always end up meeting somebody on the street, or somebody in random places, and they remind you of somebody in your family. Their personality, the way they think, you know. So that lets you know that your family, let your family be the starting kit for you being able to embrace other people's ideas. Not saying you have to accommodate them for your own, but I'm saying at least listen to what they have to say. Okay? Because you definitely don't have to accommodate, because all change is not good change. And everyone else's ideas isn't righteous or moral. They maybe have the ability and the gift of gab to introduce it in a way, you know what I mean, to make it seem like it's not that bad, or make it seem attractive to you. But just because they have that ability doesn't mean it is. So, please, mend your families. Love your families. I love my family so much. My entire family, both sides. I learned so much from them with the unique position that I share in my family. It's taught me a great amount. And being the oldest of 3 generations. Great-grandchildren, grandchildren to my mom, who was the oldest. My grandmother was the oldest. I had a lot of youth young under me that I had to look after, which also gave me the ability to analyze various personalities, which is the things I've learned that I just try to introduce to you today. So, learn your families. Learn to communicate with them. Don't hold any bad blood. We don't have any time for that shit in this day and age. And bond again with each other, because you're going to need each other more than ever in the future. Okay? The family. The microcosm of this macrocosm. One love. Magnus.